Messi and Suarez will provide the guile and goals, and those two are often more than enough for Barcelona. The Barca scoring at the weekend, although Kingsley Coman is back on the bench. 18 finals in all between them. Both are unbeaten in the Champions League this season, and Bayern have the famous colours of Barcelona tonight. Two Barcelona connections. So off we go. Bayern Munich. Here's the first chase for Thomas.
I'm hoping that they're going to stay nice and strong and leave it to the front two to trouble.
They're in. Sergio Roberto with the cross, and Luis Suarez was coming in, and Jerome looking for Muller, onto Lewandowski, and then back to Muller. Always seems to score big goals in big games for Bayern Munich. Scores an early one here in the Champions League against Barca. 5 in 5 now. That's 13 this season in what was early on for the Barcelona coach Quique Setién. Well, it doesn't bode well. It's Messi encouraging Semedo forward.
Out for a throw it.
Clement Longley to Jordi Alba, and Suarez was net. It's an awful moment for David Alaba, and Barcelona get themselves back in it with a...
When I said 5-5, I was only joking. One of the most experienced, one of the best defenders around.
Outstanding, in all fairness to him. It's a lovely ball to Suarez. Good save by Neuer.
Yet again, you can't believe it, can you?
Sergio Roberto, but only so he can get the ball back again. That's a brilliant... Oh, it's in the post!
We missed it, Busquets, I'll never know. If that's a race between Suarez and Boateng, he's away.
Here's Davis. It's a good cross, really good cross.
Great defender, Goretzka.
Try and keep the two centre-backs defensively. Glanced on by Lewandowski. Piqué not sure where it was.
That was the thinking.
By Gnabry. Perisic queuing up in the middle. Oh, it's in. Scores for the second successive game in the Champions League. And Bayern Munich retake the lead here in Lisbon.
Not a surprise at all, because, again...
He's got 3 of them in the Champions League. Alba's cross towards Vidal. Was a little bit... Kimmich might fancy a shot. Tees up Thiago.
Look how high they are again.
Sergio Roberto stays on side and delivers. Piqué and Longley are in there, and it's an Messi with a good ball in. Oh, just wide. Bayern Munich have now scored 33 goals in the Champions League this season. They might be in for another one, and it's Serge Gnabry.
Yeah, warning sign, I think.
Challenge him. Semedo can't. Here's Kimmich. Drilled in towards Muller. 4 goals.
He beat Brazil 7-1 at the World Cup. You look in between, behind Longley, and then in nips it. How many times in half an hour, though?
Lovely touch by Muller. Here's Goretzka, and it's opening up for Goretzka.
To score 4 more goals today, they need to get the ball up this.
I don't think I've ever seen a club side of this standard capitulate.
And it's not a surprise, is it? It's not a surprise at all. 8 mistakes after mistakes after mistakes.
He's finding space and time. It's because Semedo's on it. Suarez. Alaba looking to get back.
Calls upon if he's fit and well.
They're in trouble again. Perisic.
Fresh and double quick, aren't they? Messi was trying to put him in, couldn't eventually.
Just looking at Kimmich, gets it back again from Gnabry. They can't touch him in there. Here goes the Bayern corner in towards Robert Lewandowski.
Into the penalty area.
Quite remarkable. Suarez caught there by Bud.
Down. He knows Boateng.
What's about to be said in the Barcelona dressing room. That might be a good time to start. There it is, no need for any additional time. 5 goals were scored in the opening 31 minutes. Real crumb of comfort from the first. Have been shambolic defensively, and they've been absolutely torn apart.
For this season, in the whole Bayern team, we said they're complete, and they are. But
defensive performances I've seen by them, I think, ever.
And there is nothing wrong with the television. It is 4-1 to Bayern Munich, and to the tally in the second half. You've got to bear him.
Rakitic is down there.
By Robert Lewandowski. Perisic knew that Thomas Muller
That's an easy one, isn't it? That?
Yeah, they're in again, just a long ball through the middle. It's Thomas Muller, it's Ivan Perisic.
Really good attitude on them.
There's a great energy about them. Whether they're Kimmich finds him with the pass. Goretzka in, couldn't keep the shot. Vidal's gone down and stayed down while Suarez is trying to find a way past. Ball. They've got Gerard Piqué and Clement Longley. Lewandowski seemed to run out of ideas. Muller's though picked up the pieces. Lewandowski with the tap in, and then the flag goes up.
The wrong option, cutting inside on his onto his right foot. He probably should have slipped Thomas Muller, does he? Yeah, it was a foul.
Suarez was stood offside. Straight forward for Boateng too. Well, he should. Messi with the corner
tonight.
Is out wide. Thomas Muller was shouting for it. Was probably the ball.
Yeah.
See to Alba. There's Suarez with an opportunity. Suarez is in, and is that the first step along the road to his 21st goal this season for Luis Suarez, who was so 4-2.
It wasn't a difficult pass, to be very honest.
Perisic volleyed. United on Sunday from 7 as well in the Europa League.
Sorry, Amatic, you think? Sporting director.
Well, that's a flat side for Bayern Munich. Look at that. Absolutely skims him, still going, still pulls it back. Brilliant. By Joshua Kimmich, but it was made by this wonderfully Barcelona. Edmonton. Gnabry's lost it. Here's Messi. Messi's shot deflected. Messi's corner, Muller's header. With it, Barcelona, and lose it. Bayern will try and punish them again, although Kimmich, now De Jong. Both of them had their eyes completely on the ball.
Lost it again.
They're in again, it's Thomas Muller. Kingsley Coman's first touch. Well, it looks like a team, Steve, at this level that needs...
with him, and he just ran off him, and Messi is just standing there.
Coutinho's cross, and he's got one at Atlantic's 54 goals in this remarkable season.
You can't believe it. He's given it. He's given it. It's 2-6 for Bayern to go down with a bit of a fight.
It's 14 in the competition now for Robert Lewandowski. For again, Coutinho, and still, and there it is, the 7th goal against the club that he actually plays for.
Game, because this is awful. Ter Stegen to the spot as it squirms in.
Coutinho's ball, another one in, and they're looking for more goals. And here's Coutinho, and it's absolutely embarrassing for Barcelona.
I mean, of course, you don't want to take away.
You can't even be off by 5% against this Champions League, and there is the full-time whistle. Barcelona, a weak capitulation here in Lisbon in the Champions League club, and you wonder what to Barcelona, hanging their heads in shame.
Exactly. Yeah. But I mean, your old club performed.